Okay, so here's the next part of this, which is how to get through TSA. I've written about this a couple times, but I think it might be better if I explain it. My own home airport would probably let me do a video on it, but if I tried to do it anywhere else, they would tackle me. So what you do is you go through the first TSA screener where you give them your boarding pass. You get into line. If you have a companion, the best thing is to just hand your stuff over to your companion, let them deal with the bins. Then you go and get in line. Now there's going to be somebody standing there watching the people in line, lining up for the big scanner thing, and they're going to look at you, realize you have your legs on, or your shoes on, and very usually irritatedly going to tell you, ma'am, you got to take your shoes off. You just like let them finish, because you're like, that's what you do, right? And then you let it like a half a beat for them to make eye contact with you, and you say, yes, I understand. I am unable to remove in my case, my boots, because I wear full leg braces on both feet, but I'm gonna have some fun on the other side. And they laugh at that, or something along those lines. I say, okay, just tell the person on the other side. I'm like, you've got it, right? So then you go and you stand in front of the big super duper screener thing. And like there's this little feet where you stand on, like waiting for your turn. The person's in front of you, they go ahead. Well, the person who's manning the scanner is expecting you to step right in. When you don't, they look at you, or maybe they've already looked at you and decided that you're somehow gotten through the gauntlet, and they say, irritatedly, you know, and you just calmly, without taking defense, because they're just irritated, because I mean, imagine having that job and dealing with idiots all day long. So you let them say their thing, and then you say, yes, I understand. I happen to wear leg braces on both of my legs, so we get to have some fun on the other side. And they say, oh, okay. So then you go in, you stand there, you do the scan, whatever, you go out on the other side. Now usually, it's one or two things happen. One is, for me, I will like hold on to one of those poles, hold the lines, you know, where you and for balance, and they'll do a quick like swab and pat down or whatever. Sometimes they'll want to have me sit down, and maybe I'll undo one of my legs or something and show them that. Sometimes, very occasionally, they'll want to me have just totally unstrap, I'll put the whole thing through the X-ray machine, which is fine. I mean, that's their job. It's totally fine. I mean, these things are pretty major suckers, right? So no problem. So always make sure you have enough time to go through this, but more importantly is understand that they're irritated for a good reason, and it's not personal to you. So if you can kind of meet them where they're at and acknowledge that, yeah, this is a sucky job and people are constantly not following the rules, and I'm here to help you, and I totally get it, and I totally understand, I'm on your side, then the whole thing goes really smoothly. I've rarely had it not go smoothly. And at this point at our home airport, the ones who know me and see me coming, they'll like shift around so that those who don't are either told ahead of time, or like, no, I get her today, or I get her today. Take me through. Or sometimes I'll even, many times I've trained the new people. Now, one other thing to know is that every airport will be different in what they're going to do, and every agent. So I'll go to my same airport, they do different things. Every airport around the country, totally randomly different things. Sometimes going the whole way, I'm taking the legs off, sometimes just swabbing, whatever. You're just like, I'm here to do what you need me to do. I just have these legs, and so, you know, let me help you. I found that to work a lot better than early on when I used to travel, getting really flustered, scared, irritated, defensive, because it's none of those. It just makes it all take a little bit longer, and it makes it harder on everybody. And when you go through it with kindness and compassion and understanding what they're going through, they actually have a better experience, and then they send you on your way with a better experience. That's what I've learned.